Hi guys, everyone. Everyone is asking me why is the Dow trading at such a high level right now? People is asking me, is the Dow overbought? People are flabbergasted basically based on what's going on right now. Now, to me itself, right, I believe that the Dow is going to hit the peak within these few days. Okay, there's a few reasons for that. I'll go into details, and most important, how to use the 5% all-time high rule, the ATH method, to trade on the Dow to make at least 5% from the market. Let's go. All right, first of all, very important disclaimer apply as usual, and thank you, Ames, for this kind sponsorship. Now, first of all, the put and skew, the put skew and the call skew is really one-sided right now. This is about 2 days ago report, and I believe that now the put skew is now at the low end right here, okay, this level right now. And believe or not, this is what happened back in October last year. And we all know that what happened after that, the market pulls back by at least 5%. So to me, it's very clear with this thing right on in front of us, it's just a matter of time we can see a 5% pullback on the Dow, all right? And of course, at the same time, if you look at it, this one here, the next chart, this one tells you that the dumb money confidence is really at a high right now. And usually when the dumb money, which the retail money is at a very high level, we know that the boys will be dumping the stock to them. Now, this has been pretty accurate over the past 10 over years. Every time when this index is trading at 88, 90% level, you can see that the market really will pull back, all right? Now, of course, the pullback won't be severe because that means that the market now is really bullish right now. It could go higher, okay? But a 5% pullback, I think, is just a matter of time. And that's the reason why I'm telling my friends around here to be careful, go slow, and in fact, start to play some position to short the Dow Jones. And of course, at the same time, when this is going on, the fear and greed index, oh my goodness, is at 80 right now. A couple of days ago, when someone asked me, Cal, it's at 76, 77, should we short the Dow? I said, no, it's not the time to short the Dow yet. In fact, itself, I told them, say, when it hit 80, then you can take a look. Now, take a look at the timeline right now. You can see that when the index is near the 80 to 85 region, okay, the 80 to 85 region right now for you guys is at 80 to the 85 region. Okay, this is a very good time to short the Dow Jones because we have seen it before. Every time when this index is at 80 to 85, it's a matter of time the Dow will pull back. And again, I repeat, we're looking at 5% pullback, okay, a 5% pullback. Now, some of you may say, but Cal, we are now very near to the Christmas period. Do you think this will happen? Now, by right itself for Christmas is not possible, but we have seen before, we had one of the worst selling during Christmas back then, so it is all possible. So now let me show you the 5% method. You study it carefully, and then we try to make some money for the market. All right, let's go. Okay, so this is the live target, live action on the market right now. Let's take a look. Now let's look at 2020 record because I only have these numbers right now. Okay, so let's say hypothetically, this is the all-time high at that point back in 2020 in the January period. And the time the Dow was trading about 29,000, you can see that once it basically has a very important candlestick. Let me show to you now. This candlestick is very important. It has to be a white candle, obviously, and it'll close near the high, okay? And once that, you have a couple of days of sideways movement, and then the market will pull back to about 5% level. Now, this is what happened back in 2020, but it did not really hit the 5% level. Then after that itself, the next wave, the Dow had a new high again. You notice that the closing is near the high once again. And again, after a couple of days of sideways, then this time around, the Dow came down to the 5% level, which means that from 100% down to 95. So 5% is given. Now, 5%, roughly back then, the number of points involved, let me take a look, is approximately about 1,400 points. So basically, one contract can yield you as much as 1,400 US dollars if you actually trade it accordingly. Then, of course, back then, the RSI wasn't at the high level. In fact, the RSI, you can take a look, is not even near to the high level of 76. We're talking about a common point of 76 at the moment. Okay, so let's just fast forward the tape until 2020, about June period, where the RSI hit 76, and you can see that same thing happened. The market closed near the high, and then the next day, the market fell. Now, of course, this is not at the all-time high, but with the RSI 76, the market pulls back, and it pulls back at least 5%. You can see that from 90 to 85. So you got an idea now, okay? So if two conditions, if it's either the RSI 76 or basically it's an all-time high level with a white bar closing, and a couple of days later, markets start to sell. All right, good idea? Okay, let's go. So with that, I know you're smart enough. Let's go into detail. Let's go to what happened back here. You can see that the market hit all-time high, right? All-time high, that was here. And then what happened? Let's take a look. The market closed with a white candle, and a couple of days later, the market fell. But this time around, the market failed to go down by 5%. And the thing is, at that time, the RSI also didn't hit the 76 level. So this is considered the market sold down, but it didn't hit the 5%. Then later on, when the market hit a new all-time high again, that was back in 2021, about January period. Okay, you notice the January period, the market has a closing white candle, and then we have the doji, and the time itself, the RSI wasn't at 76, but the market did come down beautifully and hit the 95% mark. So 5% is given. So if you traded that, that's another round of money, right? So I've been doing this for quite a while, and a few students have made good money from that. So I want to show you all this. Now, there's one time we feel quite badly is that when the market closed at all-time high with the white candle before that, the market went sideways for a few days, but it didn't. And at that time itself, right, the RSI was also at 76. So it seems that that part failed, okay? But really failed. But a couple of days later, the market closed again at the high with the all-time high level, and the RSI was near 76, and the market came down beautifully to the 95% level. So again, 5% was given. Okay, good idea. So it's not 100% tool, not 100% method, but we have its merits. So again, we have the same conditioning whereby the market closed at the high and we have the closing near the high. And of course, the RSI wasn't at 76 and the market took a very long time of sideways before coming down to hit the 95% mark. And very magically, the market always rebound at the 95% mark. And if they do that, it will go to all-time high. So remember, guys, other than we are selling from the high down to 95%, if the market stays on the 95% and doesn't go down lower, it means that the market can recover back again. So this one must take note, okay? It's very important. So now we move the tape further, okay? Let me move the thing down to what happened again to this 2021. It happened again, the market hit 95%. Same thing again, it happened again back in 2022, January. It came down, hit the 100% mark, came down to 95%. So you got the idea, right? Then after that, we all know that the market did not have any more all-time high for the very, very long time, all right? Because there was COVID period and stuff like that. Only recently, guys. Now, what we have right now, guys, you have to watch right now. This is the most important of this video. Okay, we are now again at all-time high, and we have a few conditions. One, yesterday's closing was very good. It closed at near the all-time high level. All right, closing a white candle at high. And now we have the RSI. Oh my goodness, it's trading at 87. It's way, way, way above the 76 common point, which means that there is a very good chance, it's a matter of time, the market will pull. And of course, if you look at it, if I make the chart a bit smaller, you can see that the RSI now is really at a level not seen for a long, long while. Let me bring it back to you guys. Can you see that? At this point, it's really something that we've never seen before. So I really don't feel like going long in the market right now. And let's say, hypothetically, if the market is to pull back, then how low can the market go? Well, basically, if the market really goes down, it can travel from wherever it is here, example, to the 95% mark, which is here, and that will give you approximately 35,760. So where are we right now? Let's do the mathematics here. Okay, let me do the maths here. Where's mine? Okay, I lost my thing for a moment. Let's say we do a hypothesis. Market peaks at 37,600. Okay, just give a fair figure. And this figure is 95%, is 35,760. Okay, so if you do the subtraction itself, you can get approximately almost 2,000 points. So to be actual, it's about 1,840 points. Okay, something like that. Hopefully my math is correct. So imagine if you short one contract, you can get approximately about 1,800 US dollars. So that's the reason why we're watching this very closely. But again, of course, can the market go to new all-time high? It is possible. So we're just doing a hypothesis trade here. And of course, if you think that this trade looks good and you think that the market is overbought, then of course you can consider doing that. Regardless. So now, if you like this video, you think it's good for you, please like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. Kel signing off. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.